Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new stream where today we're gonna go and take it a little bit easy. Yesterday we had quite a long stream playing some Overwatch and Apex, and then this morning I woke up early to go and play some Overwatch, admittedly, and then now I'm tired. That's basically the thing. The deal of the day is I'm tired, so I'm not gonna play a PvP game because obviously that's gonna go horrendously wrong, since probably I won't be very good. So I guess why not play some Warframe? Recently, like, I got a melee weapon when I was like logging in. I don't think I really even like beat that thing before. I don't even know its name, but I think it's finished in the foundry now, so we can go and take a look at that. And just continue leveling up lavas, like trying to like farm some stuff. I don't really expect too much craziness in Warframe today because basically it's just gonna be a chill stream, just a little bit relaxed, just a little bit of like hanging out, maybe some gifs and gaffs, and that's more or less the plan for today, unless something spectacular comes up that will be coming up later in the stream. Huh? I don't know. I really don't know. It's not like a teaser of like, oh my god, something amazing is gonna happen, but maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows, right? Something might happen. Expect something might happen. Don't expect something might happen. You know, just keep everything just going around. So far the stream health seems to be quite good. We had some fluctuation right there in bitrate, but I think that we're doing alright. So if there's anything wrong with the stream, let me know, because I know Warframe just does not like to be streamed, since well, it looks horrible. We had that last time. Warframe just looks horrible when, you know, we run around. As you can see right now in this little quick experiment that we're gonna be doing right here. If very into anyone, let's us go. Woo! There we go. Back here into the orbiter, back here into the game. Let me go and fire up the sound of the game. And let's see, we have Lavas right here, and holy fucking shit. Okay, we have the assist thing again. Damn, the flu. What's up, bro? How's it going? Is it you who has the flu, or is it Lavas who has the flu? I hope you don't have the flu, man. I hope you don't have the flu. It's the Warframe that's infected. It's got like the space herpes. But yeah. So right here, yes. I don't know which one you mean, dude. I don't know which one you mean. It could apply to both. It could apply to both, dude. It could apply to both. Single word responses don't really give me much to go with. But yeah, here we go. We have the Cadus. Don't know what the hell is. A lone tenno wants to use this staff to fight back a horde of infested. Holy fucking shit, that's a very useful description. It's like, my god, there has not been like a whole bunch of weapons that people have used to like fight up infested. Me flu, bring goop. Damn, dude. Well, I hope you get better soon, man. I hope it's not the Rona, man. I hope it's not the Rona. But yeah, I hope you get better soon, man. I mean, like, yeah. It sucks, it sucks, it sucks. It will be coming up, though, soon. Like, people getting, like, the flu and shit, and people getting sick, since, you know, haven't lost taste or smell. That's good. That's good. Like, that's the one thing that I'm always, like, down afraid about the most with the Rona. It's like, I've heard that it's kind of calmed down a bit. It's not as, like, insane as it used to be. So it's kind of like, for some people, it can just be, wait, I've never, like, ranked up the Amphis either? What the fuck, dude? I can get some mastery here. But yeah, so just have a sore throat, headache, with a headache without pain. I feel like a skeleton. Damn. Damn. Well, dude, I have a bunch of melee weapons which I can just rank up. I don't know why I have them here. I have no fucking clue. But yeah, I hope that it will like get better soon. It's definitely something which, like, because the last few years, like, everyone's been very like focused on like staying healthy, not being infected, sort of thing. I feel like there's definitely going to be, like, sick years ahead where, you know, people's, like, immune system's got to, like, react again to, like, interacting with old people and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, let's see here. Let's throw away. Wait, we don't have an Orc Catalyst? What the fuck, dude? I thought I had millions of these. Well put together. This game be weird. This game be weird when, like, you're not playing this a lot. Catalyst? Orc Catalyst? Let's build one. 23 hours. Holy fuck, they narrowed it down. By 1 hour. Why the fuck do you like... What is the difference between 24 and 23 hours? Like, that 1 hour doesn't really matter at all. Let's see, my sister brought it back? Your sister brought in the flu. Damn. Did she go anywhere? Oh, she must have. Probably. But yeah, let's see here. We have... What kind of thing do we have? We can throw the gold one in there. Boom. And then let's see what we're gonna throw here. Well... Let's see. Well, it starts counting immediately. All through work. Oh, I see. Let's see. Well, it starts counting me. I know that, like, but it's still 23 hours. Like, it used to be 24. It's kind of like, it doesn't really make a difference when it's 23 or 24. I'm not going to be able to, like, get it done before the end of the day. So, yeah, let's see. Restores 9 health. I don't really need to have health restore. Let's see. What do we have on this weapon, even? It's probably not a very good weapon for a Rift in this position. We have 70 base impact, 60 base electricity. We have 25% status and a 15% crit. So it's not really a crit weapon. Slam radial damage. So yeah, let's see. Impact damage reduces enemy armor by 6. Yeah, no, not really. There's not really much here where I'm like, oh, dude, I am so insanely... Guess extra status? But would I even do something? I could make magnetic, and then I could probably go and upgrade this here. If only you could speed it up somehow. Yeah, dude, like, being sick is like such... It's literally just a wait. You literally just have to wait for it to be over. And, like, there's nothing you can do in the meantime. Like, that's the most annoying thing about it. It's just a wait. You just gotta wait until it's finally over, I guess. So, yeah, let's go here. Let's just go status. We'll take strike for that on there. Then we have 40% status. What I could also do is like take that off. Don't want corrosive. I don't know what I'll be fighting. Radiation. I think radiation could be fine, but then let's see here. What do I have here? You could have the extra status chance. Yeah, something like this. It's nothing too special. Lurk. Who knows? Mayhaps I'll return this time before the stream ends. It's Warframe, so you never know. You'll never know of him. I'm in the, let's see. I'm in the timer, but that too, yeah. I will potion you with my flu. Damn, you serious about that. Alright. Let's see. Let's get that cyst removed, because I think that would be kind of nice. What the fuck? Dude, I named this guy Moist Frugbra. And did I fuck up the spelling on this? What the fuck? Moist Frugbra. Damn. Dude, subsume Warframe. Subsume your Warframe into the helmet for learning one of its abilities. 2 slots available. What do you mean 2 slots available? Oh, you have 2 Warframes at the same time you can subsume. Let's see, empower. Hold on. Excuse me, I think you're infecting me already. But yeah, oh yeah. So like, I've never really done anything with this. I await the return of this demon. Audio is fine, but image is stuttering. From the stream? Oh yeah, I see this right here. No, you can only subsume two Warframes in total. What the fuck? What is it? Like, I thought the entire point was that you could subsume like all the Warframes. But yeah, like, it is definitely like dropping quite a bit. Let me see what the problem might be. Let's see what the problem might be, because it's definitely like hampering. Now it's back. You got more as you level up until it's unlimited. Oh, I see. So let me see here. Oh wait, I think I know what the problem is. I saw something run in the background. Let me see whether that fixes it. Now that thing should be turning off. That thing is turning off, I think. Let's see. End the task? Can't end the task. Fuck. Dude, what the fuck? Man, I hate this shit. Let's see. Close port hub. Yeah, no, that's not that. It's not that. It's a, let's see. It's like a virtual machine thing, which I'm running for like a project. But I don't need that right now, but it's consuming like a bunch of, it's consuming a bunch of stuff. Open file location. I killed it, but it's still like running. I can't kill it. God dang it, dude. Just let go of the memory. Fuck off. Damn. But yeah, let me see. It still seems to continue, but I'm not quite sure whether that's on Twitch. It's weird because right now, what might be the problems? Because like, it's giving me drop frames, that's for sure. You know what? I may just like surprise a theme, and we're just gonna like do a quick break in the stream, and I'm gonna restart the computer, and then we'll be back. I think that that might be the smartest thing to do. I haven't had lag on any other streams. Yeah, me neither. This is just like one, so like I'm gonna like try and like restart, and then we'll see how it goes. So, tell Afim that like every single time Afim joins in when I'm playing Warframe, the streams will be short. But yeah, we'll be back in a second. See you around. All right, there we go again. Let's see what this has fixed it. Let's see whether we now have no drop frames at all. Let's see whether this works. What kind of quality we have? Let's say we have full on quality. We're gonna stop streaming and we're gonna go try this again. See if we can get the transcoders again, because that will be kind of nice. And that we could be back on the road again. Da 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 da. Is it connecting now? Is it connecting? It's not really connecting, is it? It's not connecting at all. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There is no connection happening right now between Twitch and my OBS. So that does seem to be like a Twitch thing. Could not access a specified channel. What? What? Alright, we're restarting now. Maybe it works now. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, like that seems rather good. That seems rather good. That seems hopeful. Alright, let's see. I'm counting 0 drop frames right now, which is pretty damn neat. My face will Michel leaves me here with the flu. Damn! Damn! Alright. Here we go. I think that that's working. I think that that's working. I'm not seeing drop frames. Everything seems to be alright. We have everything stable. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Now, what happens when we bring the game in? Will it crash? Will it crash? I guess there's only one way to find out. And that will be to actually, like, go into the game and then see if it does anything. So let's see. Let's see. Woo! Oh, wow, I'm not even there. Why the fuck am I not there? What the heck, dude? Let me see here. Let me go back to this. Okay, that's kind of weird. Let me go and check out whether I can find out what the problem is. What seems to be the problem here? Dead be dead if it wasn't enough to abandon Mika. Damn, dude. There's nothing I can do about this. This is literally just like Twitch or something. No drop frames anymore, though, so that's good. But, yeah, I need to figure out, like, how I can get the, Let's see, why the fuck is this on... It's not grabbing my camera. That's so weird. Let's see here. If I go to this, for instance, and then if I go to that, does that grab that? No, it doesn't. So where is this camera at? Dude, what the fuck? It's so weird. I'm not getting my my disc camera here. Activate again? Twitch ate it. It definitely did, dude. I guess we're doing an impromptu just chatting stream. Because if I can't use that camera, then we're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. What is this bullshit, dude? It's so weird. Let me close any other program. Stop recording, kill it. Let's see if I close every other program that might use a camera. So then we go back into here, then I go to here, and then we'll go to Facecam, deactivate, activate. What if I switch it to something? Doesn't do anything. It doesn't do. Oh wait, now it does something. So now if I switch back, will it do something? Will it do something? Come on, dude, you can do it. You can do it. I don't think it wants to do it. For some reason, it just does not want to do it. I guess we're doing just chatting today. I guess no Warframe for us today. Or no gaming for us today. So, like, let's exit the game. Yes, and then let's go here. Impromptu just chatting. Impromptu just chatting stream, and we'll call it just chatting. Right there. Boom. And boom. Click my link then? You know when people tell me to like click a link, it really doesn't make me want to click it? Oh my god, Michael, don't leave me here. Oh, dude. I think I can play this. I think I can play this as long as it's not too loud.
Michael, don't leave me here. Michael, Michael.
Well, I'm not leaving. I'm staying here, I guess. I don't know why they can't, like, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I guess once in a while you're gonna have issues with what's it called? You're gonna have issues with the stream, and I guess today is one of those days. So as long as the stream remains stable, I guess we're good. But yeah, the Twitch flu. The Twitch has caught the flu indeed. But yeah, I did not really plan on just chatting stream, so let's see if I can like figure out some things to talk about. Cause hey, yo, I was not planning on this. I was definitely not planning on this. So yeah, let me go and turn on this computer then. But yeah. Anyway, welcome everyone to the first 5 minutes of the stream, because apparently, yeah, the stream is new now. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. It's so weird. Yesterday I also had, I also record like the gameplay in case I will need to use it or something for later. The fun thing is, like, yesterday, like, almost none of the game audio was recorded. Like, for some reason it was like, well, I'm just gonna be mute the entire time, except for like a random time I'm gonna be on and then a random time I'm gonna be off. I have no idea how. So like, I thought this computer was gonna be stable, but I guess it's also developed a mind of its own. I think it's gonna be confused. Well, I think it's gonna be hella confused, and like, I guess like Warframe is confusing as well in this stream, because out of the last 2 streams that I've done, dude, the last 2 Warframe streams that I've done, like, I didn't play more than half an hour for both of them. Also, we're done information now, but yes, you do get the Call of Temper. You do need the Call of Temper Starry to get a Parfa sister, and it's not needed for the new war. Okay, so then I might still. I have done the Call of Temper Starry. Call of Temper Starry was the thing, right? Call of Temper Starry was the like. What's it called? The Protea quest, right? Oh wait, it's an optional solo only quest. Release an update 30. Completing the quest will reward the blueprint for Sephigoth. Oh, don't think I've done it then. No, I don't think I've done this at all. Damn, but it's like, what is it? It's a Railjack. I'm seeing Proximus and I'm seeing like weird words. That sounds a lot like Railjack. That sounds a lot like Railjack. You know I don't like Railjack. Railjack is shit. No, but I guess that will be for next time. We can do that quest. When you know, the thing actually works. God damn, dude, the game be letting me down hard. Like, boom, like that. Really fucking hard like that. But anyway. We hear this chatting, which like basically was what I was planning to do, because I had no idea what to do in the game. So it's kind of like, well, you know, we'll just run some things, maybe level some things up, and then in the meantime, just talk about things. So basically, like, things haven't really changed, except for, you know, right now we're here, and we're not having a game being played right here. Though, yeah, like, I can't really show a game here. Be kind of cool if I had, like, you know, some sort of, like, projector screen that went down and just, like, played some game there. It's like a backup. But, well... Oh man, today I'm tired, dude. Kind of tired. It's like, was up early this morning, played some Overwatch, was a lot of fun. But yeah, what else? By the way, did you hear that thing? Oh my god, dude, I cannot believe it. So, apparently, like, the crypto NFT shit is still going on. Like, I don't really understand, like, why people are so hung up and, like, can, like, get so invested into, like, the crypto and, like, NFT shit. It's like, I remember when Bitcoin came up, like, that was the big investment moment, and then Ethereum after that. Like, those things were the big investment moment, because before that, like, nothing really, like, there was nothing like that before. It was completely new, so, like, it would really get our, like, mainstream attention, and that would, like, blow it up. So if you wanted to invest in something, like, that was the time to invest, because in order for you to invest and then make money, like, you need to invest, and then someone else later after you needs to buy it for a higher price. But if everyone knows about it, then, like, everyone that wants to buy into it has already bought into it. So the chance of you are, like, actually, like, legit buying in and investing sort of thing is, like, it's gonna be really tough. That's the way I see it. So I don't really get it. Yeah, YouTube wants to do NFTs as well, but YouTube is like absolute garbage, dude. I'm losing faith in YouTube. YouTube right now is like, they're introducing a feature. They have introduced a feature, right? If a video gets more views than they expect from that channel, they'll block the video. Like, there's literally a screen that says, this video is too popular. Hold on, I'll show it. I shared it with Xena. I was absolutely blown away by this, dude. I was blown away by this. The fact that this shit is real. But right here, it says, video unavailable. This video is popular. Due to the limited creator history, we are limiting the number of viewers. Subscribe to the channel to help this creator reach a broader audience. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. This shit is absolutely dumb. This is just YouTube saying, like, oh, if you don't have a lot of subscribers, get fucked. Like, if you have a video that pops off, oh, wait, you're not in the part of the program, so you're not gonna make money. Oh, but you're also small, so you're not gonna, like, get any views. Oh, my God. YouTube also allows animal abuse videos on their platform, so I'm not really surprised. To be honest, like, I don't like the entire, like, censoring shit that YouTube does. It's like, I'm not the biggest fan of, like, the argument where it's like, well, but, you know, like, YouTube also allows this, YouTube also allows that, because a lot of times, like, what that ends up leading down to is that YouTube just, like, ruins their platform even more. Even though, like, I think, like, it's a really bad place, like, for people to upload animal abuse to, like, YouTube. It's kind of like when people are like, oh, YouTube allows this, YouTube allows that, it's like, well, I don't think YouTube necessarily goes out to, like, oh, let us support this type of video. It's just like, it's probably not being flagged by the algorithm. But yeah, what's indicative of an attitude that cares more about clicks and the quality of their content? Well, like, they don't give a fuck, dude. Like, look at the dislikes. Like, they don't give a fuck about their community. They don't give a fuck about, like, the creators. Like, to be honest, like, the thing which I think would be a better future for, like, what is it? What I would like as a platform, and, like, this is something which I think would be a really cool idea, is if you could have a platform which is kind of similar to, like, a search engine, where basically the platform would just allow you to, like, navigate to videos, navigate to content, but the content is owned and hosted by the creators themselves. So, like, the thing which I hate is that, well, channel in question has more than 500k subs, so it's definitely not under the radar. To be honest, like, that's kind of still under the radar, because, like, dude, PewDiePie with 110 million subscribers still has, like, songs that are unfairly, like, being, like, copyright claimed by someone else. Like, even if you're fucking big, like, no one gives a fuck. Like, that's the thing. It's like, no one gives a fuck. No one cares. Oh, let us remove community captions during Deaf Awareness Week. Oh, let us go and, like, do all sorts of stupid shit. It's like, they don't care. They really don't care. Like, every step of the way, they just want to ruin their platform. So, anyway. Afim says, well, never mind. Yeah, welcome to No Longer Warframe. We lasted even less time than last time, but that's not because of the game. That's because of the stream, of Twitch. Maybe Twitch doesn't like Warframe. Maybe that's the thing. But basically what happened to Theme, if you're wondering what the hell was going on, right now I'm also, like, sorting out my wires, because my wires right now are an absolute mess, and I don't know how to deal with this shit, dude. It's so weird. But yeah, like, basically what happened is that, the stream decided to, like, kind of, like, fuck up, like, drop frames and shit, so I restarted the computer, and then, like, now the frames are no longer dropping, and my wires are completely tangled up, so I'm gonna have to, like, mess around with this shit. So, like, now the frames are no longer dropping, which is good, but, like, I can't get that camera to work anymore, so now it's kind of like, there we go. That's also a sign they care more about clicks than quality, though. I mean, like, to be honest, like, do they really care about like, it's more watch time and shit? Because, like, the thing which I don't get is the fact that, like, if you cared about clicks over quality, like, I'd be down with that too, dude. Like, honestly, like, I would be down a lot more with a platform that is just completely hands-off than a platform that, like, oh, we just age-restricted, like, iDubbbz's music video because, fuck, we just deleted, like, a bunch of Filthy Franks videos because, fuck, we just, like, I mean, like, they'll probably, like, ban the video because we say fuck. It's like, dude, get the fuck out of here, man. It's like, I really hate this entire attitude where, like, oh, if you're in Europe and you want to watch your age-restricted video, you need to upload a copy of your ID. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. It's like the internet is supposed to be 18+. Anything that's not 18+ is an exception on the internet because, like, why the hell would you have kids on the internet? So it's like, if you want to have kids on your website, they gotta sign in, like, they gotta, like, that will be the special thing. But they aggressively suggest highly viewed videos to me, despite me constantly clicking on not interested in them every time. Yeah, like, I stopped really watching it. It took fucking months to stop getting PewDiePie's videos in my suggested. Damn. Well, like, I don't watch a lot, like, signed in on YouTube, so, like, I really don't have the suggested all that much on it. So that's kind of like, that's kind of what it is. Oh. So it's I don't know, man. I think YouTube is no longer has any like magic around it. It's just that it's like the biggest platform now, and like again, it's a really interesting thing where we thought there was going to be like more freedom when it came to like game publishers, for instance. Like I thought it was going to be more independent, and that's also what you saw with like online, being able to publish online. But right now, basically, like where you used to have like X amount of X amount of TV shows. Or TV channels, so like you actually have a wide amount of TV channels which will all host content. Now you only have like one video hosting platform, which is YouTube, and one live streaming platform, which is Twitch. So it's like you kind of came down to like one channel per thing, and if you don't like the rules of the channel or the channel doesn't like you, well, you can get fucked because there's nowhere else to host. I mean, like there are other sites, but they're not as good. Daily Motion is still a thing, yeah, but like who frequents Daily Motion? It's just like Daily Motion you go to if you want to, like, you know, if you want to see some people die, you'll go to Daily Motion. Or Life Leak you go to if you want to watch people die. It's like it exists, but like do you really go there on the regular to like watch your favorite creators, to like go and like get into your subscriptions? I think Library, LBRY, or Odyssey.com is like the closest thing that they'll get to, but it's still not perfect, it's still not good. So yeah, like I don't know like what the thing is. Chatterbait is the future, calling it now. Oh man, I've actually been considering maybe like uploading my videos to Twitch. So like this would include like me like grabbing all my archive videos, all my old videos, and then throwing them on Twitch, just as like a video archive. And I can also like it would just be like everything on this channel. So it would be the main channel videos, the gaming channel videos, and like the streams basically. And it would all be like on the Twitch channel, just so that if you don't want to deal with YouTube, you can still watch it here on Twitch. And if YouTube ever decides to like, oh, kill everything, then basically like I would, what's it called? I would still have an archive here. So like right now, like I am already archiving pretty, like I'm like my focus always is like diversifying, not having everything in one basket. So like I do have, like I've shared this before, but like I want to make a better video about this on the main channel to like kind of like share this and also throw this in my link sort of thing. But like this right here is Odyssey, and like if you go to Michel Postma right here, I already have right here, I have my main channel, which has what's it called, which has like the backups of my main channel, of my main channel content, and this right here is like my gaming channel, where like it immediately like uploads anything that I upload on like the gaming channel goes on here as well. So the cool thing about this is that like it actually like lists exactly like when it was posted, and like copies the thumbnail, copies everything. So if YouTube were ever to be taken down, this shit would still be up. Problem is, it doesn't take any videos which are longer than an hour, so no podcasts are on here, and the stream channel is not on here either. So the thing which I like about the stream channel, though, is the stream channel is kind of going to be like an archive for, like, this shit right here. So if you go to Michel Postma, so, like, this shit actually, like, archives the... Holy fucking shit, it doesn't really take anything. It doesn't take my name unless I spell it out full. But yeah, this shit right here is, like, the archive of the stream, but, like, I think I want to, like, make an archive on the from this on here as well. So, like, I've kind of experimented a little bit with twitch.tv/Michel Postma/videos. So apparently, like, there's this thing here. Of course, I'm streaming live right now. Hold on, I gotta mute this. So if you go to videos, like, what you have is you have like featured videos right here. These are like your recent broadcasts. Then you have like highlights and uploads, and apparently like highlights, like, they'll stay on forever. So the thing which I'm kind of considering is popular clips. Yo, damn, these are some clips from recently. I like clips because then I can like I can then like use them in like the intro bit. But yeah, like you can also make like collections. So I'm kind of thinking like maybe I'll do like a main channel collection or like a gaming channel collection. And then like I'll just like add more videos, and these videos will stay on here forever. So that basically this is one thing that I will have to like figure out, that I will have to clean up. Oh wait, I actually still have this video right here. This is from last year. Holy fuck. I want to watch that. I want to see what the hell I said. But yeah, like this right here is like, this is still around. I like the backup. So the thing though is that I would first have to archive like all the videos that I've made. I want to make sure that like the copyright is all okay on them, because I think that Twitch is less forgiving on copyright than YouTube. So I want to make sure that we don't fuck that up. Oh my god, look at like the old frame casts, dude. Look at the old AF frame casts. Things that we don't do no more. Frame casts. Maybe I'll like find someone to do a thing. Having your stuff available on multiple platforms is something I've seen a lot of people recommend. Yeah, like I like it too. I know some people are like, oh, but then, you know, people won't watch it on like this one platform. If they don't watch it on that one platform, like you miss out on revenue or you miss out on views. Like honestly, I couldn't give a fuck. The thing to me right now is just that like I want to make sure it's like on different places, and I don't really enjoy going to YouTube all that much anymore, so that's kind of like where I'm at. Yeah, let's go see what the hell this thing is about. This was like last year here. Let's see here.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I want to start off with talking a little bit about that I want to take a short break starting...
Damn, like the thing which I always like looking at this, like honestly, this I remember what this was, so it's not that very interesting. But the thing which I like a lot is like how things change in the background, right? It's like that panel is now standing right there. I'm still not done with that. Vacation announcement. Yeah, it was like last year when I had to take a break. But yeah, like you can see like the shelf is a lot cleaner. If you look at that right there now, that's a lot cleaner. You can see all the stuff from the thing is gone. Like I love seeing the changes there, dude. It's like it's pretty damn cool. So anyway. But yeah, like I'm thinking about doing that. It will be like some time to get that done, but yeah, anyway, it's man, the very first Framecast, dude. Like look at how 3 years ago, dude. What the fuck, dude? This shit was 3 years ago. The casting cast looks brighter in color for some reason. Let's see, what did I do there? If I had not seen you stream in Discord, you would not have noticed that there was a stream. I actually did like throw out like a notification thing in there, like I threw out like a thing in new content. So thanks for the host of him. I appreciate it. But yeah, also like you've been here on this stream. You've been here on this stream before. So like why not? Why you say now, like, if I had not seen it, like, you knew we were streaming. You knew we were started streaming Warframe. And now we're streaming this right here. Well, I missed yet another Warframe stream. Well, yeah, but that's because Warframe kind of, like, don't fight well with Twitch, dude. They don't fight well together. That, not at all. So, you know, we're kind of stuck with this right now. We're kind of stuck here with another just chatting, which I don't mind. So, yeah. Because, yeah, Twitch told me the stream had ended and never gave me anything about a new stream. What the fuck? Damn! I was like, I saw you post a message when the stream had already returned. And I was like, oh man, Afim. Oh, yeah, like, this is not my longest, like, I can't do long Warframe streams anymore. We already did all the Warframe stuff. Yeah, so we did all the interesting things in Warframe. That's how we did. We did all the interesting things in Warframe. Now we never have to do that game again. Oh man, I haven't made it 2 minutes slash yet. I feel bad. I feel bad about it. Oh, next week though, like we won't even do like Warframe stuff because next week we're gonna be doing what's it called, like the Apex event that's coming up, or like the new Apex season. It's gonna be coming out that Monday. I don't know whether that will be on like early Monday or whether that will be like throughout the day. If it comes up later than the stream, like I'll probably just do just setting Mondays on Monday, and then on Tuesday maybe do another, like, what's it called? We'll do another we'll do an Apex stream, but we'll see. Where are my early access videos? I know. Like the Leap one missed. The Leap one did not go for early access, and the there's one more Halo video, but that will just be coming out tomorrow. It's just because like I've been short on time, so right now like I still need to make a thumbnail for like the what's it called, the Halo Reach video. So if it's not a thumbnail, it doesn't have a thumbnail in the title yet, so I can't really throw it in early access. But like I'll only have that done tomorrow, so then it's like too late, sort of thing. So then it won't be in there. So you win something, you lose some. Maybe next videos will be in early access, but it depends on how fast I can get them done. So we'll see. We will see how that goes. Apex Legends, Gay Sex Legends. They're actually adding sex to Apex. No, they're not, but like, what's it called? Asen shared like a very interesting frame. This is in their latest trailer, dude. Hold on, like, where did Asen have that, dude? He had that somewhere. He posted that somewhere. I can't find it anymore. Maybe in like Apex chat? I don't know. Oh yeah, here. Here. So like yeah, this is from their latest trailer. Yeah. He was like, I guess they're putting the sex into Apex, dude. It's like they're starting with the fetish stuff, and then like they're moving on to the more vanilla stuff, I guess. But yeah. It's okay. I don't deserve such spoils. My comments are incomplete. I'm sorry about it, but yeah, it's what it is now. I like the thing is though, like I feel like I'm completely off, like I'm completely behind. But then again, like I do now feel like, hey, shit, you know. Yesterday was a video, today's a video, tomorrow is going to be a video on the gaming channel. And that's also something which, like, I'm actually quite looking forward to, like, posting things on Twitch as well, because then you'll just see, like, the cumulative, like, everything I'm posting, which will be, like, for this week, it will probably be, like, 8 pieces of content, and in, like, a good week, it will probably be, like, 10 pieces of content, which, honestly, is not bad. But yeah, like, I feel like I'm doing, like, way worse. So, yeah. But yeah, like, honestly, I'm looking forward to the Apex season, because the thing which I found is that this season, like, I've really died towards, like, Battle Royale type Apex. Normally, I would still kind of, like, play it on stream and have fun with it, but the thing is, like, now I just really don't care, and I really don't care at all. Like, even people that I would play with, like, don't really care about, like, Battle Royale Apex anymore. So if the control thing is a lot more fair, which it seems it is, that would be very interesting. That would be very interesting because, like, I still like the gunplay, I still like the movement, I still like the Legends, but I don't like the Battle Royale element to it. And what you see is, like, Overwatch ain't no Battle Royale. It's not a Battle Royale, but still it's a lot more relaxed to play. Because, like, yesterday, like, I did really enjoy playing with, I played some with Mike. But also, like, the solo play was a lot more fun because it's kind of like, it is still kind of, like, cool, but like it doesn't really matter because like you win like half the games, you lose half the games. It's like a nice fair balance, as whole thing should be. So it's a lot more relaxed to play, it's a lot more fun to play. So I hope that what's it called, like the other thing will be too. But we'll see. Relax if you to play if you turn off mics. I mean, like, I thought we had a good time, me and Mike, but like, I never listen to, like, what puppies have to say. It's like, well, why would you be on voice chat with puppies? Like, yeah, of course it's going to be, like, all sorts of fucked up, but overall, it's like, you're not really going to get a benefit out of that, do you? It's like, speaking to puppies, like, what will puppies have to say to you? What do puppies even say to you, dude? It's like, oh, you suck? It's like, yeah, I know that, dude. Who cares? So, yeah, like, I don't really, that's what I mean. Puppies get muted on principle. Yeah, dude, of course. So, like, that's not even, like, wisdom or something. That's just, like, standard. That's tradition. Like, you should know that. If you go out, you play puppies, like, of course, you like, turn off the mic. You don't speak to them. Oh, that's, like, a good insult. I'll write the puppy insults. You do write really good puppy insults. Ironically, the best experience I've had with puppies is Team Fortress 2, somehow. I've played that a little bit, but I haven't played that, like, as much as I would have wanted to. Like, I played it a bit, but not a lot. So I don't really have, like, much experience that I can say, like, oh man, like, that's really what it was like, because, like, at the time that I played Team Fortress 2, it was the time that I was kind of discovering PC gaming, because before that, the thing that I'd done mostly before that was console gaming, PS3, playing, like, Call of Duties. Before that was, like, more, what's it called, Wii, like, Mario games, that sort of thing. So I kind of got into PC gaming. It was, like, brand new to me, and, like, we kind of, like, switched between games. All of them were, like, MMORPG style games. Then I played I played a little bit on Steam. I played a little bit of Team Fortress 2, a little bit of Left 4 Dead 2, and then Warframe already very quickly came along and kind of, like, took up all my time. So I didn't really leave that Warframe phase until, like, 2018 or so, and then, like, I started exploring, like, Destiny. I started exploring, like, other games which were kind of like story games, and only, like, last year did I really start exploring, like, PvP games again, which I don't know whether I'm the biggest fan of them. Like, I really, like, I do enjoy them. I enjoy streaming them more than I expected. Like, I expected that, like, I would never do PvP, because PvP is always, like, you know, you always see these streamers that are like, fuck, the fuck you say to me, I'm gonna ban you for stream sniping. It's like, it was always, like, too much of a hassle for me, dude. It was almost, like, always, like, too much of, like, people just getting wound up, people always being like, oh my god, I hate this, oh, the game sucks, like, that sort of thing. Like, it's rarely that people just, like, chill and they're just like, oh man, let's have some fun. But even though, like, I've had some difficulties with it, especially with Apex, like, trying to figure out, like, how to deal with it, I do feel like, especially with Overwatch yesterday, and especially, like, overtime, you know, figured out. The fuck you say to me, you little shit? Yeah, that sort of shit. That sort of shit you definitely fucking get. PvP streamers. Fortnite streamers as well. Holy fucking shit. I'm glad I never really went into Fortnite. We did a little bit with Cole on the couch, like, for, like, one stream. It was alright, but, like, I don't really remember much about it because I knew nothing about that map, so... Yeah, dude. Fuck not. Yeah. The game that made Epic big. The game that made Battle Royales big. Dude, the game ruined everything. Fuck. No. What's no? What no? Epic was fucking big before Fortnite? Well, it launched him into the stratosphere with money. Like, dude, they canceled all their fucking, like, what's it called? They canceled all their fucking games to, like, squeeze the cash out of Fortnite. Like, you can't tell me that they didn't grow significantly. Hold on, like, let me see. Epic Games revenue over the years. Let's see if we can find something here. Fortnite has made more than $9 billion in revenue? Let's see. After a meteoric rise in popularity in 2018, Fortnite has generated more than $5 billion in its first year for Epic Games. $5 billion. I don't think they had another game at the time that was out that was doing that. Good afternoon. What are y'all talking about? We just kind of stumbled along like how much Fortnite has like ruined things by introducing making Battle Royales explode and making Epic explode. And now we're here with like the Epic Games Store and a bunch of Battle Royales, which is not fun. But it's funny you're here, Utria. How's it going? I like Pisanta and Hassel. Well, more Hassel and chocolate. That's a good nut. I'm talking about how much I like a good nut. Good nuts are good, dude. Tyrannus is memeingly insulting Michel as if they were in a public match. Yeah, dude. But yeah, so apparently like they generated more than $5 billion in his first year. A document made public as part of Epic's court battle with Apple over the latest App Store purchase shows that the game brought in more than $9 billion in total for Epic between 2018 and 2019. Damn! So they made well over double the amount of money. Like, they probably made well, like, near the $20 billion mark. The document doesn't break down how much Epic specifically profited from Fortnite, but the company reported more than $5.5 billion in profit from the 2-year period. In the document, the company predicts that it would have almost $3.6 billion in revenue for 2020. Epic doesn't publicly provide financial statements, but CEO Tim Sweeney's indicated that it was probably $5.1 billion. Like, damn, dude, it's insane. I will never forgive Epic for ditching Unreal Tournament. It's literally their legacy, and they dropped it for Fortnite of all things. Yep, Fortnite tournaments and what they are now. Let's see, doing decent. Just doing some side stuff, mission stuff on Final Fantasy 14. Also got a good chuckle when someone discovered I was right in regards to their food problems. Damn, what kind of food problems were they having? And like, how were you how were you able to figure out like what was like the right thing for them? Maybe we should become like our stream nutritionist. Like, give us information about food. Like, what should we eat? What should we not eat? It all went to shit when Cliffy B left. What's Cliffy B? Cliffy B Epic Games. Oh shit. Cliff Blasinski. Cliff Blasinski, also known as Cliffy B, is an American video game designer known for his work in the Unreal and Gears of War series. After working at Epic Games since 2012, he co-founded Bosky Productions. What has Bosky Production been made again? Let's see. Bosky Production is an American video game developer. By two people formerly from Epic Games, the company developed Lawbreaks and Radical Heights, both which failed commercially, effectively leading to the developer being shut down in May 2018. Damn. Yeah, I've never heard of these games, man. Wait, Lawbreakers, maybe. Lawbreak, I think, yeah, no, I've heard that. I've seen that. That was like a massive flop, dude. Lawbreakers was like... Let's see here. Lawbreakers. Yeah, I kind of remember that one. Lawbreakers was like... What did they try to do again? Did they try to make like a... Yeah, this is kind of like a PvP sort of thing. I remember this kind of like coming out and people being like, yeah, it's another one of these things. So yeah, they only ate 1 or 2 times a day, combined with eating a bit unhealthy, while only focusing on staying below a certain amount of calories. Damn, dude. Yeah, I do think that like at least like 3 meals a day is a really good thing. Does the art style remind you of anything? Not something where I can tell you like, oh yeah, this pin. It is like the familiar, like shooter type thing. Like it doesn't look like I don't know, man. It's not that a game comes to mind right away. But like the art style is quite like. Is it Overwatch? Did they just take up Overwatch? I feel Overwatch is a little bit cartoonier, but seems very inspired by it. I can see the map design for sure, dude. I feel like Overwatch still has like a little bit more of that cartoon vibe to it. If you go to Overwatch, like you can see that it's old by like the way that it looks. Overwatch gameplay. Oh wait, I can just go to like my stream yesterday. God. So, like if you compare that in the back of your mind to like this right here. Bum 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 bum. All right, let's go here. Wants to load. Like, see, this stuff is a little bit more cartoony, even though like this map is also like not the best map to show that in. Do you have a better map here? Overwatch 2, eh? Yeah, Overwatch 2 is just like the worst thing in the world. The fact that they announced that and then just like never did anything with it. But yeah, like I mean, like this sort of, but like so, like you can see that cartoon vibes from it. Like it's different, but like I can see what you mean. Like, especially the map design looks very, very fucking similar. So yeah. I got them to eat 3 times while giving some tips on food. They feared they would gain 6 pounds at the very least, but they actually lost weight, which left them confused. They used to be below 2,000 calories, which had and had issues, and I got them to 2,400 and had no issues. So like the thing which I find is that a lot of times, and again, like this is something that's worked for me and it might not necessarily work for you. But the thing which I've found is that food actually is pretty damn simple. You take things in, you put things out, basically. So as long as your input and your output are sort of the same, you stay the same. If you input more, then you put out, you gain weight. If you put out more than you put in, you lose weight. And the thing which I've found is like a lot of times, like diets don't need to be complicated. It's like, well, like when I grew up as a kid, it's like, was it complicated? Were I thinking with every single Snickers bar, like, oh my god, how many calories is this? Or like, oh, does this have like this ingredient? I didn't worry about that because, like, you just ate your breakfast, you ate your lunch, you ate your dinner, you ate like a piece of fruit in between, and you ate like a snack or two. Like that was it. It's pretty straightforward. So as long as you just like keep it simple, as long as you just like like you make sure that you get your 3 meals a day, you make sure that you like get healthy meals, maybe once in a while, you get like a not so healthy meal, and then you can just like have like 1 or 2 snacks a day, and you just like make sure you have some fruit. Like it should all be alright, and just make sure that you like you be active, like work out, go for a run, go for a walk, go like do things. So like honestly, food to me isn't all that like special, like in the way of like managing it, but some people are just like so like caught up by it. But yeah, like maybe they have to be, but like to me it's always like, it always seems like overcomplicating an issue, which like I never have. It's like, yeah, I find it very funny that people forget starvation mode is not a good thing, even though there are still people who think starving is the best way. Yeah, starving yourself is definitely not a good way to go, definitely not. So, but yeah, what happened with like this Bosky Productions though? Because like basically it seems like these would have been like 2 really good people to work on. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. The history of Bosky Productions. They released Lawbreakers, like the first-person shooter. It was received positively along at its like 2017 release, but it failed to succeed commercially, leading the team to move on to develop a battle royale game instead of supporting Lawbreakers in the long term. Damn, that's a bad choice, dude. Hey, Delta, what's up, dude? How's it going? I think the biggest issue is that most people order more than they would eat, force themselves to finish it, and or people that eat more than 3 meals a day and what they call snacks just another meal. I have no idea how people are so hungry. Oh my god, I get that, dude. I fucking get that. I think a lot of hunger also comes out of boredom, because like I do notice that like when I'm kind of like not like I'm not really engaged with what I do, and I'm kind of like sitting at home and like I'm kind of like I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me open up the fridge and let me go eat something. I think that that's something which is going on, but it's also just like something you're getting used to, and maybe like you know, eating feels good, right? Because like there are like positive chemicals that like engage when you eat, because hey, you know, like our body wants us to eat, so maybe like that's what's going on. It's like people feel bad. But yeah, another thing I think is that due to people not drinking enough water but too much sugar. Yo, water gang, water gang, water gang. Only drinking water, baby, only drinking water. Wonderful, fucking wonderful. I always thought that if you manage to avoid starvation modes while eating properly, you'll lose more weight compared to eating less or hitting starvation mode. Yeah. Jen, what's up, dude? How's it going? The biggest weight gain, in my opinion, is just sugar. I can see that. I can see that. Like, I also see, like, how like, a lot of people just, like... It's also just, like, pattern sort of thing in, what's it called? What I find is like people that tend to just have like a very standard structure of their meals, and like they have their meals at specific times, like will also just have like very like standard meals. Like they won't add like a lot of fat or a lot of sugar to it. But then like when people like tend to like not really have the schedule, like what they end up doing is like, oh, I'll just like get something from like the snack bar. I'll just get something from like, oh, I'll just grab a quick thing to eat because like I'm running late, sort of thing. And that doesn't tend to be the most healthy. Then again, I'm not a nutritional expert at all, so like if you have any nutritional questions, ask them to Arteria, because I think Arteria is a lot more like well versed in it than I am. Good food is similar to good fuel. Good fuel equals more energy, while bad energy equals to less energy. Simple, yeah. Not much, just tired and looking for jobs in a sec. You? Well, I'm tired too. That's for sure. My camera didn't want to like be captured in OBS, so we can't be playing games today, so it's just chatting stream. And if like OBS continues to act up, then maybe I'll gotta be looking for jobs too. So maybe I can join you in that. No, I'm just tired today. I woke up early to play some Overwatch with some friends, so that was fun. But now I'm tired, so yeah. You're looking for anything specifically, like any jobs, any specific jobs you would be interested in? But yeah, let's see here, because like I'm so kind of curious as to like what the hell happened with like this Bosky Productions, because it seemed to be like the soul of Epic that kind of like moved on here, but then like it kind of failed, because they said they were like they made Lawbreakers, which like I remember the title. But that kind of failed. But then they wanted to make a Battle Royale game instead of supporting the game. Subsequently, Brussy, so one of the founders, left Bosky Productions, announcing that he had returned to Epic Games to work on an exciting secret project. Damn, dude. Returning back to Epic. I guess the exciting secret project was earning more money. But yeah, the Battle Royale game titled Radical Heights was released in April 2018 as a Steam Early Access title, officially dubbed Extreme Early Access. The game was received negatively by some critics due to its very early state, and described as a mere cash-in the light of the popularity of other Battle Royale games. In 2018, following the overall underperformance of both Lawbreakers and Radical Heights, Blasinski announced via Twitter that Bosky Production had shut down. The studio had previously had 65 employees as of September 2017. According to Blasinski, he did not take salary for 2 years in order to pay for his employees so they could care for their families. Following the success of the 2014 game Aliens Isolation, Bosky had been in discussions with 20th Century Fox in order to make a first-person shooter game set in the Alien franchise where the player would play as Newt. However, the project has been shelved since the merger of Fox into Disney. Damn. So, like, is he up to anything else now, Blasinski, or, like, just nothing now? Let's see, later career. After the closure of Bosky, Blasinski has gotten involved in theater production. He invested and co-produced Hadestown and plans to be similarly involved with the revival of Frankie and Johnny in Declare de la Rune. He also seems to publish a memoir of his gaming career, comparing the work. Okay, so like he basically like moved out of like the gaming sphere. I see. So yeah. Jen says, honestly, at least something I can get down with. I can get down with, but have benefits. The usual, I guess. So McDonald's it is. Most of fast food and maybe some things you buy as an ingredient wife may not be the best and not pure, but it's also just stuff that most people overeat. So it may not be great for you. It's just gotta be the overall cause, which is speeds of the coast. Fuck McDonald's. I've heard that like American McDonald's are actually worse than like European McDonald's. Cause like I don't know, like I guess the pay in European McDonald's is just better. It's like Here, it might just be something that people can, like, have a decent living in, where it's like, oh, hey, you know, I work at McDonald's. It's not, like, entirely, like, super bad. But, like, I feel like in the American culture, it's like, working at McDonald's feels like the absolute bottom, like, bottom step on the ladder, dude. Oof. Make oof. That's like telling me to become a martial arts teacher at Tiger Schulman's. Our EU McDonald's is healthier thanks to more strict regulations, yeah. Yeah, like, it's not entirely garbage to throw in there, dude. Still not great. Still not great. Like, to be honest, like, I have to admit, I do like myself some, like, unhealthy eat food. So from time to time, and, like, back when I was a kid, I really didn't like McDonald's. And now, like, I've kind of grown to, like, I can eat it. I still prefer, like, burger places. Like, there was in Canada was a really good burger place. Holy fuck, that was nice. And I can, like, indulge in that. But, like, I cannot indulge in that for more than 2 days. Like, if I go in there for, like, you know, if I go and, like, eat, like, unhealthy for 3 days, I'll feel weird. Let's see, Burger King? No, it was, like, a local place there. It was, like, a local place. It was a really good thing. To clarify, Tiger Schulman's is the McDonald's of martial arts. I figured. USA will ban foods with choking hazards, but if it will make you fatter, that's fine. Dude, have you seen, like, the difference in, like, sizes? Like a small, like, milkshake size cup in, like, over in Americas is like a large one, like, in Europe. It's insane. It's insane, like, how big these things are. It makes no fucking sense. Like, this thing, by the way, I told you guys I was gonna get this. I was talking about that yesterday. It's been a while, dude. Let's see if we can find it. I hear it. Look at that. The good old cup. There we go. Look at that. That is a stream relic. This thing I've had since, like, 2017, and I used on the stream, like, back in the day a lot. Let's see. Michel, mind looking up a mini heart attack grill? Fun example. Damn. Okay, I gotta go lie down. See you later. Rahab, I hope you get better soon, man. Yeah, go to some gas stations and the size will be enough to drink the still twice over. Yeah, like those. I can see the redness is fading off bit by bit. I guess, like, it's a bit dusty, and it's also, like, how the thing is dealing with it, but maybe. Like, this thing is, like, getting old. This thing is, like, older now, but yeah, like, this thing is, like, from Slurpee, and, like, this thing was full of, like a sugar drink. Like, this thing, like, is big AF. Like, I think it's, like, 2 liters or so that goes in there. And, like, what I used to do, like, basically, when I was in Canada, I saw, like, my uncle had one. I was like, dude, that thing is, like, cool. Like, that's a cool mug, right? It's like, that would be cool to, like, have on stream or so. Like, actually, like, it's a pretty cool design. Like, you can, like, you know, have it like that. You can fill it up with water, and you get, like, back then I did, like, 8-hour streams, so, like, this was a really good, like, water reserve. Now there's nothing in there. But yeah, like, I kind of stopped using it. I started moving over to, like, these things, which are a lot better. But yeah, that would make me question if I get diabetes from just drinking a full thing of anything sugar out of it. Yeah, I really did not drink all of that. That's for sure. Like, he gave, like, so, like, he saw that I like the mug. He's like, oh, I'll get you one. Like, the thing with this is like, you're also entitled to, like, a free refill. It's like, let's see, every 7th, like, thing is free. Like, you could bring this in and, like, get a free refill. I was like, dude, I will not be able to finish, like, the thing in one go. But, like, the thing is, like, pretty damn big. Like, I always have, like, an emote of it or so. Like, damn, how's it going, man? My body's screaming in pain and agony from imagining how much Slurpee would be in there. Yeah, it's about 2 liters, dude. It's insane. It's, like, the size of my head. It's crazy. It's absolutely fucking crazy. But, like, the cup is really nice. It's got, like, the candle logo on it. It's, like, nice and big. And, like, for stream, it was, like, super nice. Now I don't use it anymore because, like, it's kind of like... It's kind of like a standard way. No, this thing doesn't fall over, which this thing does. Like, this thing, if it's empty, it just falls right over because, like, the weight is, like, located at the top, and this thing will never fall over because, like, if I just put it down here somewhere, let me close that computer there. It's like, I'm just gonna stand there, so. Yeah. Yesterday, I think Gada was like, he thought that I was Canadian, instead of Dutch. And I was like, how do you think that? When did I ever give you like the idea that I'm Canadian? But I think that this might have been like maybe like a bit of an indication. I'm not, but I like the mug. So yeah, it's me. Remember, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? How are you doing? Good to see you, man. So yeah. Like, there's a lot of sugar in things, and like if you wanna like live unhealthy, there's a lot of ways you can go about that. But there's just like a lot of really cool ways to like eat healthy, and also like a lot of ways to like eating healthy doesn't necessarily have to be bad though. It's like a lot of people like want to equate that to like, oh man, it tastes so bad. It's like, no, actually not. I really fucking like it. But yeah. That's definitely the dead false giveaway that if you thought you were Canadian. What makes you think about that? What makes you think that like I would be Canadian if like with nothing about this mug screams actually everything about this mug screams Canadian. You're absolutely fucking right. Everything about this is like, yeah. It's probably my fault. It's very much my fault. I'll take full responsibility by stating that rule number 1 of this stream is that I'm always the victim. So, you know, like I can never take responsibility. That's solved. Now let's move on. And the size screams American, dude. It fucking is. So yeah, anyone want to buy some crypto, dude? Anyone want to buy some crypto, dude? Today, oh my fucking god, it was the most insane story I've heard in a long time. Where like the question is, how can anyone be so stupid? But basically, like some content creators like scammed out their entire audience for $500,000 apparently. So, is that a large size, by the way? I think so. I hope so. The two things that I can say, if you want to lose weight fast, is drop the wheat and eat gluten-free, and drop anything that's above 10 to 15 grams of sugar. That's a really good way to start. Also, just like exercise a bit. Like, just go for a walk, go for a run. Like that. Those things can really can really help a lot. Swimming as well. But yeah, like the thing is, so like this entire series is like super fucking strange. So apparently, like, content creators have gotten it in their heads that they should start cryptocurrencies, and I do not understand who the fuck in their right mind would invest in a content creator cryptocurrency. Okay, if I ever come around and introduce my own cryptocurrency, please unsubscribe from the channel. Please never follow me again, because if I make my own cryptocurrency, I've clearly gone mad. Please call the authorities. Please have me like be taken up into like some sort of mental hospital, because I will never create my own currency. Why the fuck would, like, the entire idea of cryptocurrencies, as far as I understood it, was like you would have this decentralized currency that people can, like, you know, trade with, and like it's not controlled by some sort of government that can like add more money to the pile, basically, when it's like, oh boy, like we are in a corona crisis, so like let us like print money, sort of thing. And now, like, all the money we own is worth nothing. But basically, like, what we have is, like, content creators now, oh, let me make my own coin. Like, all sorts of, like sports clubs are also making their own coins. And, like, what the fuck is going on with this shit? It's so dumb. It is so fucking dumb. People are investing in it like, oh my god, this shit is going to be the next Bitcoin. It's like, Bitcoin hasn't even taken off as, like, something that people can actually, like, buy shit with from stores. What makes you think that shitcoin 89 is going to, like, become, like, the next thing that everyone's going to buy shit with? It's like, there's no way in hell it's going to happen. And it just seems like consensual gambling to me. Like, it's gambling without any of the rules of gambling. Anyway, like, apparently the story goes that this guy wanted to, like, create, like, his own crypto coin. Because why the fuck not? Then told people, invest in it, because it's going to be really fucking big. And it's going to be, like, you can donate with this to streamers. It's going to be, like, I'm going to be supporting this for the long term or so. People bought into it, and like in order to like buy into it, like apparently like I know nothing about this, how this works, so like check out CoffeeZilla or like some ordinary gamers if you want to like know the full story behind it. But basically, like as far as I understood it, like basically in order to like create your own coin, you need to like coding and shit, but you also like need to basically like supply with money. So like if I create a coin, like if I create just like a virtual currency, it means nothing. It holds no value because no one wants to buy that shit. So if I actually add some like value to it, if I actually like put some money down on it, where it's like, hey, like this right here, like there are so many thousands of dollars like underneath it, then you can actually like treat that sort of thing for real money. And then if it becomes more desirable, then it will become worth more, and like there will be more money into it. So like basically that will be the value of it. But basically this guy like set it up, worked in it for 2 weeks, then left it silent for like 6 months, and then pulled out like $500,000 for it basically, and then like admitted that he did that and said, yeah, I'm not gonna give the money back because I like my money. And the thing is, like, I am just literally just blown away by, first of all, the fact that people would buy into this, and second of all, that he can just be totally honest about, like, yeah, I took the money because I like money, I'm choosing myself, I'm not gonna give it back. Pfft. Yeah, and people shouldn't have been so stupid to fall for it. And like, dude, I am I'm absolutely surprised. Like, actually, like, I'm not surprised, as you say, downside. I'm not surprised that happens because it's shitty. And like, what else would you expect from a content creator creating like a crypto coin? But at the same time, it's like I'm surprised that people even bought into it. First of all, and secondly, I'm really surprised that that this shit can just happen. He can admit to it, and like, it's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be good. So yeah, currency, but it stops existing when the power goes out because of Russia. Maybe. Ice Poseidon just did a new scam of this, and he flat out didn't even have to hide it. Yep, the fact that kills me is that he made many other videos and streams about him scamming people, and yet still people invest. Yeah, there's like this one clip on there where he's like, oh my god, so I can just create a coin and just like, pull out, like make millions of dollars very quickly. And people just bought into it. It's insane, dude. It's insane. So yeah. I would call you a monolithic idiot if you ever did that. Laugh at you and just make fun of you. Yeah, it's like there's no point in that. Like there's no point in like creating a cryptocurrency. It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous. Have you also read the article about a transracial person wanted to reduce certain parts as they wanted to change their race to Korean? I've heard shit about that. To be honest, like the thing is, like, if you want to like modify anything about your body, as long as you're not harming someone, like, go ahead. It's your body. Like there's also like this person that's like that put tusks into his face. It's like, dude, it's like that's gonna be fun for like when like archaeologists are gonna like find his like skeletal remains and they're gonna be like, oh my god, that's a weird evolution of human being. It's like if someone wants to do that, they got the money for it. They're not bothering anyone with it. Like, go ahead. Bilbo Baggins, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? So yeah, I think most of the society is ADHD at the moment because our information age has reached a sudden explosive state where they only have enough time and attention to focus on the new thing before the next thing is pushed right into your face. We definitely have like this very intense care for like a really short amount of time. That is very much true. But like the thing which I also found is that why so many people just get into being a one-hit wonder. The thing which I also found is that like what you find with online is that you can share so much more information, make things so much more personal. So like the thing which I find a lot with, for instance, news, is that news 10 years ago really started becoming very personal, because before, if you were to hear things about, oh, there's a war going on, or oh, there's like something big happened, like you wouldn't know much about it. Maybe you'd see some curated like footage from like the news, but you wouldn't see much more about it. But now you have Twitter, you have like all sorts of videos, all sorts of coverage of like people on the scene, so like you were instantly like sucked into it. That like, oh my god, this shit is happening, it's happening to real people like me. I can see like all sorts of angles, I can like understand like what's going on. Like it felt a lot more close and personal. But I think that what a lot of people have found out very quickly is that a lot of shit is happening all around the world all the time. So a lot of these things will be like very important, you'll care about very deeply, but then the next thing comes around, you care about very deeply, and and you just forget about the other thing. It just continues and continues and continues on. And at the same time, even though you care about it very deeply, there's nothing you can do. Like a lot of these things that you see in the news, like there's no shit you can do about it. It's like, well, for instance, like I don't know, like there's a lot of things. For instance, like the entire like coronavirus getting new variants and stuff. It's important that you what's kind of going on with it, but at the same time, there's not much you can do unless you're a researcher. So the only thing you can do is like you can kind of like stay at home. That's sort of the thing you do. You stay at home, or like you get vaccinated, you do things, whatever, right? But like there's not much more you can do. So like you don't have to be up on the news like the entire 24/7 timeline. So the thing which I found is that right now there's like a lot more things that we can get invested in something very quickly because there's a lot about it, but then we figure, oh shit, we can't do anything, so like we don't really follow through with anything. So like, we care deeply and then we move on to the next thing, care deeply, move on to the next thing, care deeply, move on to the next thing. We don't actually do anything with it. So yeah. So you overestimate people's abilities. Isn't that how parasocial stuff started thanks to social media? Parasocial stuff is a kind of a different way of going about it. I think that the thing with parasocial stuff is that what you find, or like what I've at least found, and like from my experience of like both watching content myself and also like making content myself, is that what you find is the internet is a great place of like idealizing people, but like content media has always been like that, right? So there's this one saying like never meet your heroes, and some people really subscribe to that. Where I remember when I was a little kid, like there were so many like TV shows that I watched where if there was like a presenter in that, or if there were like people like you know, actors playing the part, dude, I would like be over the moon for them. When I was like 4 or 5 years old, like I would have idols, dude, and these idols would be people that I would be seeing on TV. And like the thing is, like, I believe them to be these great human beings that I would look up to and I would love to meet, because, you know, you see them in a very limited way, and a lot of times like they're presented doing something good, doing something positive. And when you're like young and impressionable, like that means a lot. You're gonna fantasize about like what kind of person they are, like how cool they are, like you're gonna think all that way. But when you're growing older, and like especially when you look at like the demographic for especially something like Twitch, and you're looking at for the demographic for especially something like YouTube, like platforms that are mainly consumed, like they're mainly consumed by people like in their like early, late teens, 20s, and 30s, and like there is like more age range beyond that as well. But like mostly it's like between like 18, like actually I would say like 16 to like 30. I think it's like the main like age that people are looking at this, and I think that the thing is right now is like you still kind of have this thing where, hey, the content you're seeing is like portrayed in like a very positive light. You're only seeing one element of someone, however now you can engage with them. So like where back in the day maybe you were like watching, for instance, like I remember when I was young, like 10 years old or so, I was watching Bear Grylls like survive in the wild, dude. Like I love that shit. Like Bear Grylls was back then the guy that like there wasn't this controversy yet about like how he actually was staying in hotels, all that sort of stuff. I believe that he was out there all by himself surviving in the wild. Never mind there was like many cameras being set up every single time to like get every single shot, like there needs to be entire crew. No, I thought he was out there by himself and we were watching him. Oh my god, he was like fucking genius, dude. And like I thought it was so cool, and like, oh man, I want to be like him, that sort of shit, right? However, there was no way I could speak with him, right? Because I was just watching him on TV. The TV was just like a you know, a recorded episode, and it would never really go too much in depth about like what he's personally like. Now imagine that like that me would be able to speak to my idol like via Twitch chat. Holy fuck, dude! Now we're changing the game. Now I can send him something and he can react. Oh my god, my idol is speaking to me. Ooh! It's like this is sort of course a very exaggerated version, but like it's something which definitely like is something that you don't entirely kill. Like I still have my idols to this day. I still have like people that like I've watched for quite some time, and where I'm like, oh man, like that'd be kind of fun to like just say hi to them or so. It's like, well, like why do I feel like I want to, like it would be fun to say hi to them over like anyone else? It's kind of like, because yeah, like I kind of know who they are. I think like I've seen their content. Like I don't know them entirely, but like I know an aspect of them and I like that aspect. So it's still something which definitely plays around with people. It's still something that they definitely have. And then, like, when you have this thing where, like, hey, you can interact with them, and then, like, they might respond to you. And then, also, like, what they'll show is, like, because you're seeing these prolonged, like, streams, you're seeing, like, more, like, there's a lot more to it, and it's, like, a lot more made it so it's personal. Like, what you'll find is that people really start to believe, like, oh my god, this person is this kind of thing. This person is, like, this ideal that I have in my head. And I've dealt with that as well, like, where people think that I'm some version of myself that they've made in their head, not knowing that, you know, I'm only like you're only seeing one part of me here. As much as I'm like I don't like try to hide things, I don't try to like fake things here. At the same time, you are seeing a certain version of me. You are seeing me that is happy enough to go on stream. You are seeing me that is like actively engaging. You're not seeing me that is just like chilling on that couch and just watching like, I don't know, some anime there and just being like, oh, I feel tired. It's like, you don't see that, right? Like, you see me being actively and engaging. So, like, maybe you're like, oh my god, he's like that all the time. It's like, of course, you know better that I'm not like that all the time. But there are people that will, like, for them, like, that will be consciously or unconsciously stronger. And that's where parasocial relationships come in. Especially when, what you'll find is, like, the more time that people spend watching this shit, it's likely that they're not spending that time, like, engaging with other social relations. So I'm not saying that y'all guys are, like, lonely asocial people. I'm just saying that if, like, the most social people, you know, had to choose between watching like some random dude they don't know ramble on about shit on Twitch, or play a game on Twitch, or they could spend it partying with their friends, what do you think they'll do? So yeah, like basically, if you don't have any friends to party with, you're probably watching a stream like this one. Hey, how's it going? I don't mean to call you up, but I guess I'm calling you out. If you're like a really social person that actually just like decided to like sacrifice the party with friends to watch a stream, well, thank you for gracing us with your presence. I really appreciate it. But yeah, like basically what you'll find is like not only like does this format kind of like set people up to kind of like engage with the idols and like make this like image in their head of how great someone is. It's also like a lot of times like you will have these people who are almost like kind of predisposed to like want to have a better social relation. I think the best way to describe like what Twitch is like Twitch is kind of like high schoolers looking at adults who are acting like high schoolers. Like they're looking at adults, looking like, how do I behave in the world while these adults are like behaving like high schoolers? That's Twitch, dude. That's what this entire thing is, and it's like that's where like this parasocial relationships comes out, sort of thing. Like that's where this shit builds up, and then what you have is like you get the gray line stuff. Like, hey, you know, what broadcasters find for it is like, hey, if I read out the message and if I like, let's say like, you know, someone shows up in chat and like they show up the next time and I'll be like, hey, how's it going? And like I remember something about what they said last time. They're more likely to stick around for the next stream. And if I do that again, maybe they'll sub to me. Like now I have a financial incentive to engage with like my viewers as though they are my friends, even though like we barely know each other. It's like, well, let's do that. And what you find then is that like that feeds into that fantasy of the parasocial relationship. Add to that like, hey, you know, maybe we'll have Discord nights where like me as a streamer, I'll like for $500 you'll have a Skype call with me. Or if you're a tier 3 sub, what, play a game together. Now these people that like have this fantasy are like, oh my god, I'm gonna tier 3 sub, and now oh my god, like we're actually like full on friends, even though like we barely know each other. He doesn't know my name, but like, ooh, it's like there are so many ways in which like actually this platform and the practices around content creation are like incentivizing parasocial relationships. The entire idea basically, like, I find this really interesting because like a lot of creators are like, oh man, I don't like the idea of parasocial relationships, but at the same time what they're also saying is like, man, I just want people to watch me for me, right? They want to be able to make anything, and I want people to watch them for them, not necessarily for the content. They just want to watch, like, want them to watch anything they put out. And I've kind of said that as well, I think it's really cool, like that you guys like watch whatever we do, like just chatting or Warframe or like anything, like basically like, you know, you'll watch it. But the thing is like, I also see like there's a part to like, I want people to watch me for me. It's like you kind of want to like use like build up a certain like parasocial relationship there where you kind of want to watch, you kind of want to have people like identify with you as like enough of a friend, and they're like, I'll watch everything even if it's bad. So it's like there's a huge incentive structure for this. So yeah, tier 3 sub, dude. Damn. But yeah, let me catch up with chat a little bit. So yeah, Adonza says, I think this is related to the news thing we were talking about earlier. The thing is that this gets just a bigger storm because more people are personal about things, and because there are more people with their own views, there would be the opposite, a lot of opinionated people. I get how interaction and going back and forth in a debate can bring progress and new views, but when debates turn into fights and turn into hate just because the debate got heated and they hold their own views in a more extreme way, or just push their views in a more extreme way, etc., things just spiral out of control. The thing is, like, I have really turned around from debates. I've really turned around from debates from like speaking with like having this fight sort of thing, this back and forth. I like it in an entertaining sense. Back in the day when I was like in high school, I loved doing debates because it was like a lot of fun, especially because I was like somewhat decent in reasoning. I was somewhat decent in like making the point and making my case, and then speaking publicly about it. That like even if I were to have like a shit point, I'd be able to like kind of like win the debate. But the thing is, like, debates are never really there to, like, give another understanding. It's really just there for, like, entertainment. It's really just there to, like, hey, let's go and, like, have a little debate fight. Let's have a fight with words, and let's see who comes out on top. Like, that's fun, but it's not really getting us anywhere. And that's something where, like, I've lost a lot of interest in politics because, like, the entire thing doesn't really seem to be, like, hey, let us figure out the best idea. It's more like, hey, who can win this battle of words? It's like, that's not interesting. Because the thing which I found, especially, like, even when it comes to like interpersonal conflicts, you cannot convince someone by just saying shit at them. Like, this is the way that people will like try to convince people, okay? It's like, let's say that I'm trying to convince you that you are a console pleb because you are paying for, you know, paying for going online, and you are, you know, not in control of your games, and, you know, you can only play on one platform, you can only, you know, do so much, right? First of all, like, when I'm saying that, it's like, it already sucks, right? But if I bring it to you like this, okay, so hey, dude, so like, why the hell are you playing on a console, dude? Like, why the fuck are you playing on a console, man? Like, did you know that a PC can do other things as well? Like, unlike your console, which can only do one fucking thing? It's like, yeah, what are you talking about? Consoles are cheaper. Like, dude, do you not have the money to buy a PC? Like, I'm telling you, because of Steam and Epic Games being like free games you can get from Epic Games, and Steam just being something you can take on everywhere, like, you actually get that money out. It's better, right? It is better. Like, only stupid people, only mainstream stupid losers will play console. Are you a mainstream stupid loser? Because it seems like it. You got a console, you little fucking pleb. So, like, come over, like, you gotta build a piece. You don't know how to build your own, get the fuck out of here. It's like, dude, you're not gonna convince anyone with that. But that's how people tend to argue. People tend to argue by saying, like, dude, you are stupid if you don't believe this. You are dumb if you don't believe this. Why do you not believe this? Why do you not think this is the case? It's like, that's not gonna work. It really isn't working. It's like, I've seen it so many times that people are, like, trying to argue, like, it's so dumb. It's like, I've really tried to, like, step more and more away from, like, getting into discussions where, like, I don't care, like, where, like, I don't care about. It's like, I'll get into debates like this, for instance. Like, I love it. It's just entertainment. And, like, I will, like, when I'm hanging out with friends, like, I'll debate that, like, a game is better or a game is worse, or like, oh, this feature sucks, aim assist sucks, or aim assist is great, or whatever. I'll debate that just for the entertainment. It's just fun to, like, banter back and forth. But if I actually want to convince someone, I'm not gonna debate them like that. Like, that shit is stupid, dude. But yeah, also, Mike, how's it going, man? Society itself has a lot of limits. We are more unrestrained. Hell, we got people trying to become dogs. Damn. Facts, bro. That goes on the assumption that people have a choice like that. Damn, why are you calling me out? Dude, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to call you out, man. I kind of agree with the theme. That is assuming that we can actually go outside to other people and stuff. The greatest contradictions. Kids want to grow up to be adults. Adults want to go back to being kids. I think that, like, the most important, like, I think that it's not necessarily a contradiction, okay? If you look at, like, what they want. It's like, it looks like a contradiction where, like, kids want to be adults and adults want to be kids. But I think, like, both sides want something different. So, I don't know if y'all, like, I'm gonna assume all y'all ain't kids, okay? I'm gonna assume all y'all ain't kids, because you're on the internet. And if you're on the internet and you're a kid, well, you probably better be supervised. Anyway, the thing is, like, if you're a kid, like, this is something a lot of people don't really remember anymore. And I had it, like, recently when I went to, like, get my booster shot, like, I remembered what it was like to be a kid again. Because I went to get my booster shot, and they're like, okay, so you get your thing, and then you have to wait 50 minutes, and then you're allowed to leave. And that was the phrase which would make me remind myself, like, what it was like to be a kid again. It's like, when was the last time you were ever told that, you know, you had to do this, and only then would you be allowed to do that? It's like, it barely really happens in the same way that, like, as a kid, because, like, the moment they told that to me, I was like, yeah, sure, I mean, like, it's not a problem, I knew about this, but you don't have the authority, right? Because, like, you know, if I want to leave, I can leave right now. If I want to go somewhere, I can go somewhere, because I'm me. But back in the day when you were a kid, like, you had to listen to what your parents said. When you went to school, you had to listen to what, like, you know, the school said. If you went anywhere else, like, if you went to hang out with a friend, you had to listen to what your friend's parents said. If you went to, like, your grandparents, you had to listen to what they said, and, like, there was no choice. Like, you were not self-sufficient. You couldn't, like, choose for yourself. A lot of times it was like, if you were in school, it's like, you gotta do that, you gotta do this. Like, a lot of your life was very much governed. Like, you were not allowed to drive a car until you were, like, 18 years old. You were not allowed to do this. Like, you were not allowed to watch movies if you were, like, under 6. And then you were not allowed to watch movies unless you were older than 8. And then you weren't allowed to watch a movie unless you were older than 12. It's like, there were all these things which you were not allowed to do. And I think that kids look up to adults, and it's like, adults can have their own money, adults can, like, choose what they want to do, they can have control over their life, and they're not constantly in this entire world where people are telling them what they can and can't do. And, like, also, kids a lot of times are not really being taken seriously. Like, a lot of times they're like, yeah, the kids don't understand, man. Like, you'll see a lot of, like, adults, like, argue about things while the kids are sitting there, and they're like, yeah, man, they don't understand, they're just playing, dude, they don't get it, man, they're little kids. It's like, dude, you'll remember what it's like when you were a kid? It's like, I kind of remember what it was like when I was a kid. You know what it was like when I was a kid? Exactly the same, except I was smaller and I was, like, you know, a little bit more dumb. But my experience as a kid was pretty much the same as my experience now. So if you were talking about shit, even if I didn't understand all the words, I understand the meaning of it. I understand, like, I was listening, dude. I was listening. So if you're saying that kids don't understand when, you know, you're having a fight, if you're saying that kids don't understand when you're feeling like, you know, they're like a bother, like a trouble to you, like, kids understand that shit. However, they're not being taken seriously. If they're bringing up, like, oh man, like, I'm not feeling good, or like, hey, I don't like this, like, no, just go play. It will be fine. It will be fine. Oh, you don't like that person, or you don't like that other kid, he's bullying you? Oh, it will probably not be that bad, dude. This is kids play. It's like, I think that's the shit when kids say they want to be adults. It's that, like, they want to have that control over their life. However, when adults say they want to be kids, it's like they like the control, but they want to have the freedom from responsibility. Because, like, when you were a kid, like, a lot of people think back as, like, at their childhood is like, oh man, I was free, I could do whatever I want. Like, I didn't have to worry about food, I didn't have to worry about, like, working, I could do what I want, I could, like, game all day and didn't have to worry about that. Why was that? That was because back when you were a kid, you were, like, the future wasn't a very important thing in your mind. It's like, it wasn't like, oh shit, if I work today, and, you know, I work a lot today, and, like, over the next year, maybe next year, I have a lot of money. It's like, kids don't think about that, because, like, the future thinking mind isn't really very well developed. So if you spend your entire day just having fun, like, playing games, or just hanging out, like, that was fine, you know, that was fun. However, now, if people just, like, do that the entire, like, binge watch a series the entire day, it's like, some people will feel bad, because, oh my god, I should have done some work, or I should have done this. And also, you don't have people caring about you, because while these people, like, that care about you also control you, at the same time, you didn't have to worry about putting food on the table, you didn't have to worry about, like, oh man, like, what do I eat? Because a lot of times your parents would just give you food, and they would have to worry about, like, what do I give my kid to eat? So a lot of the, like, I think that a lot of times, like, adults want to have that freedom of not having to worry about things. They want to have the freedom from responsibilities, whereas kids, they want to have, like, the control over their lives. So I think that that's kind of, like, what's going on there. Let's see. Mike says, when I get into an argument or debate, I'm always laid back chilling while that person is yelling at me. Yep. Yep. Let's see. Don't ever play Skyrim, Dad. You sound like one of those idiots now with that argument. You sound like someone we know. More correctly, I concur. The term argument seems to be more commonly known as a fight rather than a form of rationalizing together to find the best or most logical outcome by analyzing one another's views. The flaws in them and the errors that we miss, or most entirely alternative approaches that either contradict one view, or simply state another type of view that doesn't necessarily contradict, but it's another style. I'm an old goat, yeah. A lot of adults don't like being told what to do because they finally became an adult. Remember when they hit you with, like, you don't understand, you'll change once you get older. Yes, dude! Yeah, they're like, oh, but you won't like this anymore when you're older. Like, you don't understand it now, man. Yeah, but that's not for you yet, dude. Unrelated note, getting me to remember childhood memories will always make me remember the day I thought I was gonna die. I probably could if it was worse. Damn, what happened, dude? I was gonna go camping and my parents told me to get the sleeping bags from the garage, and when I was carrying the sleeping bag under my arm while walking next to the stairs, a motherfucking scorpion stabbed me, what the fuck, next to my heart? Dude, holy shit. Whew. Man, I am glad I've never run into one of these stabby motherfuckers. However, now I'm gonna be more and more, like, aware to not get close to any of these stabby motherfuckers. Dude, fuck. Damn. Holy shit. Well, I'm glad you survived that, dude. Like, seriously, holy fuck. That's funny because some kids have to be responsible, like, they probably have a very sick parents, or the older sibling have to be the parents while the actual parents are working. That does tend to happen. Like, I think that these kids tend to very early on learn that, you know, if they need to work, and, like, they will not have that carefree childhood. So yeah, literally watching poison spread closer and closer to your heart and that burning acid pain, oof, never again. Damn. Oh boy. Funny story, I almost stepped on a scorpion. That bitch tried to stab me. Well, I'm glad it did not. Whew. Oh boy, that sounds painful. That sounds like, especially like when it stabs you, it's like it's spreading. It's like, at least with like normal injuries, it's like a lot of times when you get the injury, it's like the worst is over, and then you can get to fixing it. But like when the poison is spreading, it's like, oh my god, I'm glad I've never had that. But like, ooh, that seems very, very unpleasant. Very unpleasant, if I say so myself. But yeah. Anyway, like, the thing which I find really interesting is, like, if you actually want to have like a good, like, argument sort of thing, if you want to actually, like, convince someone, it's like the thing that you need to do is, like, get into their world. It's like figure out why they think a certain ways. It's like, that's like by far the best way of like convincing someone is, first of all, like, ask, like, okay, so you think something else, why do you think that? And like actually be curious as to why they think that, and like come to understand it's like what their motivations are for thinking certain ways and like thinking certain things, and then just like with them try to explore your point of view a little bit. It's like, well, you know, so I understand that, like, you know, consoles are like a lot of fun, like, to play on. Like, you can have a controller you can play games on, and having a controller is like something you're very used to, and like that's a must. So, did you know there are like controllers on PC? Like how would you feel about like playing with a controller on PC? Have you ever tried that? It's like, no, I have not. Well, here, like, I have a controller connected to my PC. It's super easy. Well, give that a shot. How do you feel? Oh, well, that actually feels quite good, right? So, like, you know, like how you have to pay like a couple bucks a month every month to, like, you know, play online. Well, you don't have to do it on PC. Yeah, but you know, like, there's no launcher on there. It's like, yeah, you know, the like the launchers on console is super nice. I get that. Yeah, it's like you know, these tools are specialized, but like I think like Steam also has this big picture mode, which I don't know whether that might fit very well, but let's give it a shot. Like how is that? It's like you can actually like kind of work that way, and like you can also like figure out for yourself then, like, as to like whether your like side holds up, because like if you're trying to work from like the other person's side to your side, like trying to like just ask questions basically to like kind of like be like, hey, if I bring this up and it's logical, then like you might arrive at the same conclusion. Like you can kind of like, you know, kind of like test your own thing as well. I've only broken a bone once in my life, but I sprained my ankle many times. But the one and only time I broke a bone happened in the funniest and most bullshit way ever. It didn't snap, but got pulled apart basically. But how did it happen? Well, I was running around in the playground and came around a corner and caught my arm in someone else's sweatshirt. What? And then got launched from the collision and my arm got pulled out of his sweatshirt and my arm got broken. Damn, dude. So more of the story, I broke my arm from someone else's sweatshirt that they were wearing. My god, dude. Damn. I'm thinking here, like, you're playing in like that old ass like concrete playground where, like, you know, the climbing things were like fucking high up in the air and you fell out of that. And no, it's like running around, someone has a sweatshirt on. It's like, damn, dude. Imagine being the guy in the sweatshirt who's just like kind of chilling as someone walks by and gets their arm stuck and then breaks their arm. Damn. They complain about controller, but can easily sync a controller to a PC. Like, bro, if you can't beat them, join them. Yeah, I guess. But like, then they're like, oh my, but my hotkeys, I want to be pressing my hotkeys. Like, dude, honestly, I don't care. It's like, there are games for which I prefer keyboard and mouse. There are games that I prefer controller. Whatever you want to play, If you want to play fucking Nintendo 64 controller, go for it, dude. If you play Nintendo 64 controller, is the best for it. Sweatshirt said, I'm end this man's career. Oh boy, it sure did. It sure did. Man. I feel we gotta go and, like, you know, go ban sweatshirts right now, because they're clearly very dangerous. They are clearly very fucking dangerous. Gotta watch out for that shit, man. If you ever worn a sweatshirt, you've actually committed in a crime of a potential assault, because you are wearing something that could break someone's arm. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that when I told you that? I bet you did not. I bet you did not. You ignorant little prick. So now you're convinced? Because I, you know, like I told you something completely contrary to your point of view. I didn't really give you many reasons, but I did like scold you a little bit. I insulted you, and I said you were wrong, and I said it with a very demeaning and like loud voice. Are you convinced now? Because that's the way we convince people, right? Please tell me that's the way we convince people. Please. See, I'm raising my voice, because if I raise my voice, like, I guess I win. I think one of the greatest oh shit moments of my life that happened is the weirdest and just funniest, because I was playing Nerf Gun Wars with my older brother and friends in the middle of the night, because basically all lights out, and we trying to be quiet to not wake our parents up because they had to work. And I tried to take the shot. This shot just so happened to hit the power button on the radio. No fucking way, it turned on full blast. My god, like even if you tried, you can't make that shit happen. You cannot. Oh boy, I bet your parents were very pleased. I bet your parents were very happy. It is amazing though that you went for like a Nerf fight in the middle of the night. Like, that shit is be pretty damn lit. Like, I remember like we had like one family party basically, like a family like we had a birthday, like a family birthday. I think it was my sister or so, and like she got like what's it called, a laser gun kit, where like basically you had like something you can like strap onto your body. It's like one of those sensor things. So you had like a laser gun. I was like 2 of those, so you could like play a laser gun fight. And we got that from like an aunt or something, or like I don't know, someone gave that. I was like very early on the birthday. So during the birthday, you gotta imagine, you know, for the birthday, like all the family comes down, like my parents be like, you know, making the house all nice and tidy, making sure the food is there, entertaining the guests, and like the guests are there to see, you know, the birthday kid and see the kids playing around, that sort of thing. But we got the what's it called? We got the laser kit, and we were like, fuck. Let's go make a course. So we just went and like turned one of the bedrooms just like inside out. We just like started like flipping tables around to like make this entire like epic like what's it called, like gunfighting course where we could like do our little laser game. And like in the middle of it, like my parents just came up and they were like, what the hell are you guys doing? It's like, well, we just got our laser guns, we're gonna go do like a laser fight right here. It's like, we're having a birthday. It's not a smart idea right now because, you know, you're making an absolute fucking mess, and, you know, we're having guests downstairs who are coming over to see, but like, we want to play with it. No, we're not gonna do that. So we didn't do that. I was just like, oh shit, get up and run to turn that motherfucker off. Damn. I've never broken a bone. I did some crazy shit where I should have broken bones. Getting slammed over a glass face. What the fuck, Mike? How you get slammed over a glass face, dude? What's the story there? What's the story there? I'm also in the group of never broken a bone in my life. I'm glad. I'm still in one piece. Hopefully, mostly. Physically, I'm in one piece. Mentally, I'm shattered. But we don't talk about that. Actually, I'm fine. Don't worry. It's just I don't mean anything serious with that. Also, where's my water? There's my water. There it is. Oh boy. That's it. Listen, I was talking shit and got into a fight. Damn, taking shit fight, taking shit talking to like to like the glass face level. Did you talk some good shit though? Like, was it worth it at the end? Cause you know, like, you know, it doesn't matter whether you were right or not. Like, no one cares about that. It's like, was it worth it? Like, did you talk good enough shit? You know, you can do some really good shit talking. Like, even if they come after you, like, yeah, hell yeah. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. It was fucking worth it. Oh boy, Arturo says never broken a bone either. Although I did surprise doctors with how I didn't break anything while they expected I'd broken some bones. Damn. One of my favorite things to do as a kid with my friends, I wasn't able to do often because my parents were afraid of our well-being and the two breaking the couch. And my room in this old house had a loft, and so half of the wall was missing, so you could see down below to the first floor into the living room, and you could climb over this wall and onto the ledge of this loft and then jump off onto the couch. Damn. Just gotta make sure you would not miss. Dude, but that shit is fun. That shit is like, as a kid, like, that dangerous stuff is like amazing. Talk the best shit in one. Fuck yeah. So like, what we have here in Holland basically is like, especially in the inner city, like you'll have like these houses and they'll have like cranes on them. Let me see, like, Amsterdam house. Let's see. As a kid, you don't think about it, and plus that kind of falls a kid. I mean, like, with a kid, it's like if you just like laugh, like when they're getting hurt, like they will not be hurt. They'll just be like, oh man, so this is normal. Let's see. Do I have like a good picture here? I think so. I think we can show. So like basically what you have here, if you like look at these houses here, like basically what you'll see is that they'll all have like this little like thing sticking out. That's like a hook. And like the idea is with that hook, it's like you can like throw a rope through there. It's like if you live on the top floor, like the staircase inside here are really fucking like narrow. So if you want to move, like what you'll do is you take your couch, you'll take your like big furniture, and you'll just like hook it up for like the rope, and then you'll pull up the rope, and then you like push it into like the window of like the floor you want it to be on. That's the way like that works. So like when one of my uncles was like moving from like a house like this, I was like 3 years old. I was like fucking tiny, dude. I could walk for quite some time now, but like I was 3 years old. I was fucking tiny. Like imagine that 3-year-old kid, fucking tiny kid. And my parents were helping my uncle move, and then like one of the friends of my uncle, who was kind of young, was like, "Oh, dude," like he told me, I don't remember this. My parents remember this very vividly because you'll figure out soon why. Like he was living like three stories up, so kind of like this high up. Then like he was kind of like living pretty high up. And like this like friend of my uncle was kind of like, "Hey, I have a cool idea, kid. Come here, come here. You see this hook right here? It's like, it was just like, you know, like a normal hook, a hook on a rope. It's like, if you put your feet into like the hook and then you hold onto the rope, then I'll like lift you up and like you can just like go all the way up like with like the rope, and then like, you know, you'll go all the way to the first story. It's like, okay, I just like stood on there. So my parents are just like, you know, helping my uncle move. Like they're up on that third floor. All of a sudden they just look outside the window. They just see me like coming up. They scared AF because, you know, I'm a 3-year-old kid. It's like like a 3-year-old kid probably don't understand that, you know, if I let go, I fall. It probably also doesn't really have like the strength to hold on. So they were just like, come here, come here, come here, and then they were mad. Not at me, but at like the dude. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But I remember jumping off the swings as high as I could go. That was always a challenge. Who could jump the highest did. As a kid, you don't think about that. Yeah, a worse broken bone, at least maybe a sprain. Arturo says, yeah, if the doctors were right about those steps, I'd have broken both my legs, both my arms at least, and my back at least 2 times already. Only thing I had was a massive pain, but nothing broken. Well, let's hope that luck continues. If you're clever enough to roll, you'll just end up scruffed from the carpet. When you're a kid, your bones are rubber. Let's be real. Absolutely. I used to jump from the top of the playgrounds and ride down the fixed support pillars instead of the regular poles. And you know, you tend to fall off them sometimes a little more often. Dude, like, I remember, like, there was a times where, like, my knees, like, they were never clean. Like, it was always, I always had, like, a wound on them. Like, I remember so clearly, there was, like, months in which, like, I would constantly have, like, I would always, like, open up my knees by just like, you know, running and then falling and then sliding and shit. So like I remember so clearly, like I would have like always like this thing would almost be healed up and then like that one would just like get a wound on there again. Like, dude, that was like life. Michel, how you a badass kid. So like I don't remember much about it, but my parents do, because like for them it was terrifying. You know those jungle gyms? Yeah, well, I fell from top to bottom while falling down for the bars on the way down. Damn, dude. Yeah, the crazy shit we do as kids and then survive, man. It's insane. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, that was life, man. You just kind of did that, and you kind of like survived, and like that's why people want to be kids again, because they want to do that and survive. Kids can survive more than adults, yeah. Oh, like yeah, like I don't know, like what that really like has to also with like, you know, the body being younger, but also with like proportions and shit. It's like, it's kind of weird. Like you can never live in like a kid-sized world anymore. Like, you know, the entire thing that like everything was like. I remember that when I was like growing up like quite fast, like all of a sudden like I was like, dude, look at all this shit. That used to be like I used to look at this like at a desk or something, and I was like that. It's like, it's such a weird feeling, you know, that like all of a sudden you're taller. Like, I remember as a kid, like, I could not believe that you would, like, grow older and not grow taller. Because growing older and growing taller were, like, the same thing. And now, like, I'm glad that I'm not growing taller every single year. Because can you imagine? All of a sudden, you just keep growing and keep growing. And so, like, and if you're, like, 90 years old, like, you're just, like, 4 meters tall. You're just sitting there, like, yo, I'm the giant. Can you, like, can you give me that thing there? Actually, like, I'll probably not ask that. Because, like, I would kind of, like, reach out for people. Since I'm the tall dude. So yeah, but yeah. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's see. I think my greatest highest jump as a kid was when I jumped over my mom from what the fuck from the swings. As a kid, we always tried to go as high as we could to the point that the chain started getting slack, and you gotta hold on because your seat isn't. Yes. Like the point where you go so high that like it started. Yes, I remember that. Like I remember it. But jumping over your mom, damn, dude. Can you imagine that? Like right now, can you imagine that? Like you know, a small little kid just like jumps over you. Like that must be a weird ass experience, especially when you're a kid. That'd be kind of weird. You know what's also kind of weird? The end of the stream, which is probably going to be coming around right now. Like, honestly, I've been really having fun talking about this stuff. But yeah, like, I actually woke up, like, for this morning to play some Overwatch. I'm fucking tired as shit, so I'm probably going to go to sleep soon. Yeah, my mom was coming to pick me up from the ice cream day, and she was calling me to come home, and I said, fuck it, and jumped, literally flew over my mom. Damn, she must have been, like, really happy with that. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go send you guys over to Debug Queen, also known as Hydroxide, or Connor, good friend of mine who's playing bingo right now. I don't know what this is, like regular old bingo, or like I have no idea, but he's playing bingo, I guess, and having fun over there. So like I'll send you guys over to him, say hi to him, and if you like his stream, drop him a follow or something. I don't know. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all. Had a good stream. It started off with like a game, but then like the Twitch wanted me to play games, so I guess we didn't do this chatting. Tomorrow, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna be doing. Maybe do more of this chatting. Maybe play some more games. We'll see what the hell we're up to tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you all around next time. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. All right, see you around. Which game was an issue then? Guess. You have one guess. It's called Warframe.